Hello YouTube, I'm back again. Today I want to talk about aging increases your risk factor. Okay, I mean, those of us that are already senior citizens know what I'm talking about. I mean, the older we get, the more we have to struggle with things, you know what I mean, as far as disability and illnesses and everything like that. I had a few friends pass away over the last few months. I mean, guys I used to work with, guys I knew from around the block. So I'm just wanted to throw that out there and let everybody know that aging, increases our risk factor for survival in a world going wild and civil unrest situation. It don't have to necessarily be a shit at the fan situation. It could be bad weather, because a lot of people, they seem to die, they get sick, with pneumonia and everything, and we seem to die because our immune system is lower. All right, but what I wanted to say is this. First, I want to say this. Get well, Will Patriot. I know that you've been sick, and I'm praying for you. Hope you get well soon, okay? That being said, if you live in a city, see, I mentioned on my last video that I have over 100 families that live on my street. I live on a pretty long street, and all the streets that surround me are about the same length. It's split. My street is split into three sections. It goes 3 blocks, then it's another street cut across, then it goes another 8 blocks, which is the part I'm on, the center part, and then it goes another 4 blocks. That's how my street is split. I mean, I live east to west, and the splits are north to south, with other streets intersect. But it's a long street. Like I said, it's a lot of people on there. And if you live like I do in a major metropolitan city, you know what I mean? You're going to have to be armed every day. Stay armed at all times is what I say. I want to do a video on my wife's everyday carry, so you know that not only am I armed, I'm not paranoid, I'm not crazy, even though a lot of people think I'm crazy. People I used to work with, they talk about how crazy I am, because I'm doing these videos and saving food and water and showing weapons and stuff like that. They think I done lost my mind, which is probably true, but I won't lose my life because I'll be prepared. Okay, like I said, if you live in a major metropolitan city and you're getting older like me, I mean, you got to stay in the fight. I mean, don't worry about the food and stuff that you put away that you're not going to be able to use it. We ain't put it there to use. We put it there for a safeguard, okay? If we have to use it as we go along through life, yeah, I use some rice, I use some canned goods and stuff like that I have put away. I mean, but we prepare for the future. We prepare for our kids to be here that's in your group, like my kids are in my group. Your grandkids, your stuff still around, some of the stuff I got supposed to last 25 years and stuff like that. I'm just saying, if we don't use the stuff, don't worry about it. We ain't gonna lose it. We just won't be around to be here when Shtf happen. That's a good thing for us because we really don't want to see it. And we wish that it lasts maybe 500-600 years, that our kids won't be around to see it. But who knows what's gonna happen. But anyway, you got to be ready for the roving street gangs, the mobs and stuff like that. They're gonna get together. I mean, that's the way it is in the city. You're gonna have groups like that, and you're gonna have to be able to defend yourself. And that's why I say not only you need to be armed, but everybody that's with you need to be armed. I mean, that's why my wife is armed. I'm armed. We're armed at all times. I mean, the city is a dangerous place, but we don't want to be a victim. I mean, you read stories every day about older people being victimized by younger millennials or whatever they call themselves these days. But you got to be cool, you got to be calm, and you got to be prepared. And like I said, bad things gonna happen. I mean, it always do, and I always say they happen in threes. So you got to focus on the good things. I mean, like I said, you got to be prepared. You got to be armed. And you got to be ready for urban combat. That's what I call it. I mean, my best case scenario for me is the city get evacuated and everybody leaves and I'm still here. You know, me and my group still here. Then we won't have to worry about all this craziness that might be happening. And I always wonder when I watch these movies, you know, you watch these movies, these zombie apocalypse and these pandemics and all that other stuff, where are the people? You never see the people, you know, like The Walking Dead. You rarely see people. I mean, you see a lot of zombies, but you rarely see people. I mean, you know, it's like I said, it's 300 something million people out here, and where are the people? I mean, they just not here. I watched a movie the other day. It was on Amazon Prime, and it was called Dead Weight. That was a good movie. I liked it. It was like The Road. If you ever seen The Road, it was like The Road. It was more suspense though. It was a very good movie. I really liked the way it ended. All right, but like I didn't really want to talk too much. I just wanted to remind everybody that, you know, winter's coming. We're getting older. We got different challenges, you know, so we just got to be ready to handle all crisis that comes our way. And that's about it. Thank you, YouTube.